Hi friends, welcome to Nature's Encyclopedia. In this video, I'm going to talk about 10 interesting facts about the planet Mars. Let's go into the video. Mars is a constant point of discussion for space explorers around the world. We have sent dozens of spacecrafts there to study it. Some want to land astronauts on it. The planet is just far away to make that dream difficult, but just close enough to spark our imagination. So what are some of the most important things to learn about the red planet? Fact number 1. Mars had water in the ancient past. We've been debating for centuries about whether Mars had life or not. In fact, the astronaut Percival Lowell misinterpreted observations of canali, the Italian word for channels, on the planet as evidence of alien-made canals. It turned out Lowell's observations were hampered by poor telescope optics of his day, and the canals he saw were optical illusions. That said, several spacecraft have spotted other signs of ancient water, canals brewed in the terrain and rocks that only could have formed in the presence of water. Fact number 2. Mars has frozen water today. We are interested in the question of water because it implies habitability. Simply put, life as we know it is more likely to exist with water there. In fact, the Curiosity rover's mandate on Mars right now is to research for habitable environments. Mars has a thin atmosphere that does not allow water to flow or remain in large quantities on the surface, but we know for sure that there is ice at the poles and possibly frosty locations elsewhere on the planet. The question is, if the ice is capable of melting enough water into the summer long enough to support any microbes. Fact number 3. Mars used to have a thicker atmosphere. For water to flow in the past, the red planet needs more atmosphere. So something must have changed in the past few billion years. What? It is the thought that the sun's energy striking the atmosphere must have stripped the lighter forms of hydrogen from the top, scattering the molecules into space. Over long periods of time, this would lessen the amount of atmosphere near Mars. This question is being investigated in more detail with NASA's Mars Atmosphere and Volatile Evolution MAVEN spacecraft. Fact number 4. Mars has some extreme heights and lows in terrain. The surface gravity of Mars is only 37% of what you would find on Earth, which makes it possible for volcanoes to be taller without collapsing. This is why we have Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano known on the planet in the solar system. It is 16 miles high and its diameter is approximately the same as the state of Arizona, according to NASA. But Mars also has a deep and a wide canyon valley known as Valles Marinatas after the spacecraft that discovered it. Fact number 5. Mars has 2 moons and one of them is doomed. The planet has 2 asteroid-like moons called Phobos and Deimos. Because they have composition that is similar to asteroids found elsewhere in the solar system, according to NASA, most scientists believe the red planet's gravity snatched the moons long ago and forced them into the orbit. But in the life of the solar system, Phobos has a pretty short lifetime. In about 30 million to 50 million years, Phobos is going to crash into Mars' surface or rip apart because the tidal force of the planet will prove too much to resist. Fact number 6. We have pieces of Mars on Earth. In the past, the planet has been hit by large asteroids just like Earth. Most of the debris fell back into the planet, but some of it was ejected into space. That sparked an incredible journey where the debris moved around the solar system and in some cases landed on Earth. Fact number 7. Mars would kill an unprotected astronaut quickly. There are a lot of unpleasant scenarios for somebody who took off their helmet. First, Mars is usually pretty cold. Its average temperature is minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Second, it has practically no atmosphere. The air pressure on Mars is only 1% of what we have on Earth's surface. And third, even if it did have an atmosphere, the composition is not compatible with the nitrogen-oxygen mix humans require. Fact number 8. In the early space age, we thought Mars was like the Moon. The early NASA probes that flew by the red planet all happened to image spots on the planet that had craters. This led some scientists to mistakenly believe that Mars has an environment similar to the Moon. Fact number 9. Mars has methane in its atmosphere. Methane can be interpreted as a sign of biological activity. Microbes emit it, or even of geological activity. And active planets, it is thought, are more likely to have life on them. Fact number 10. Mars is a popular spacecraft destination. As we discussed interesting facts about Mars, the planet is attracting many scientists to know what exactly is there on it. And there are many more spacecrafts to come in the next decade. So these are some of the interesting facts about the planet Mars. So friends, if you like watching this video, please subscribe our channel Nature's Encyclopedia and don't forget to like, share and comment. Thank you.